An agreement brokered by Turkey and the United Nations allowed a ship loaded with grain to sail out of a Ukraine port Monday for the first time since Russia invaded its neighboring country in late February. The cargo ship Razoni, registered in Sierra Leone, left the southern port of Odessa carrying more than 26,000 tons of corn bound for Lebanon. Turkey's defense ministry said other unspecified ships were also expected to depart Ukraine later in the day. Speaking to reporters at UN headquarters in New York, UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres praised those who worked on the agreement that allowed the shipments to resume. He called it an important starting point and said it must be the first of many commercial ships bringing relief and stability to global food markets and addressing a global food crisis exacerbated by the Russian invasion of Ukraine.
People on the verge of famine need these agreements to work in order to survive. Countries on the verge of bankruptcy need these agreements to work in order to keep their economies alive. And in line with the humanitarian spirit of the initiative, the World Food Programme is planning to purchase, load and ship an initial 30,000 metric tons of wheat out of Ukraine on a UN chartered vessel. WFP will have more details in the coming days.
Guterres called for the war in Ukraine to end and peace to be established in line with the UN Charter and international law. He said he hoped the agreement to resume shipping can be a step towards that goal. But the fighting does continue in Ukraine, where the nation's military forces have been scaling up attacks in an effort to reclaim territory in the south previously taken by Russia. The Ukrainian troops have made inroads in the Russian defenses and used U.S.-supplied rocket launchers to strike bridges and military infrastructure in the south. U.S. House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has held talks with Singapore's leaders at the start of her Asian tour as questions swirl over a possible stop in Taiwan that has fueled tension with Beijing. Local media in Taiwan have reported Pelosi is expected to arrive late Tuesday night, becoming the highest-ranking elected U.S. official to visit in more than 25 years. Such a visit would spark fury in China, which regards Taiwan as its own territory and has repeatedly warned of serious consequences if the trip goes ahead. Pelosi and her office have not confirmed a visit, citing security protocols. In a meeting with Pelosi on Monday, Singapore Prime Minister Lee Hsien-loong welcomed deeper U.S. engagement with the region, but stressed the importance of U.S.-China relations for regional peace. In a statement Sunday, Pelosi said she's leading a group of 5 other Democratic lawmakers to Asia to reaffirm America's strong and unshakable commitment to its allies and friends in the region. The trip also includes visits to Malaysia, South Korea, and Japan. French officials say a weekend blaze in the southern Gard region has injured 4 firefighters, but has now been contained. Associated Press correspondent Charles de Ledesma has details.
Firefighting planes and helicopters in action, battling a ferocious wildfire. A firefighter spokesman says, amazingly, only 2 homes were hit by the flames, with dozens of houses preserved, and there were no civilian casualties. The Interior Minister had tweeted a message of alert on Sunday on the fire that had broken out around 3 p.m. in a pine forest in Aubert, a village of 2,000 inhabitants, and evacuations swiftly followed. France is set to enter another heat wave, and several departments have been put on alert for threats of wildfire. I'm Charles de Ledesma.
In South Africa Monday, more than 80 men appeared in court to face charges in connection with the gang rape of 8 women and the armed robbery of a video production crew west of Johannesburg last week. As the hearing took place in Krugersdorp Magistrate Court, at least 300 people gathered outside to protest and express the community's fury over the attack. News of the rapes and robbery has angered community and women's organizations in the area, who have complained that such incidents are common around Krugersdorp and the reports have not been taken seriously. The suspects are allegedly illegal miners known as Zama-Zamas who dig for gold in the Johannesburg area's many closed mine shafts. Local reports say many of the illegal miners are foreigners, and residents also blame the Zama-Zama gangs for ongoing widespread crime in the area. Police say the gang rapes occurred when a crew filming a music video at one of the abandoned mines was attacked by armed men late Thursday. Repeating the hour's top news story, an agreement brokered by Turkey and the United Nations allowed a ship loaded with grain to sail out of a Ukraine port Monday for the first time since Russia's invasion in February.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.